fall sports recaps,
an update on the musical,
an interview with one of our foreign exchange students,
and more. She's Maddie.
And he's Kyle.
Welcome to Bulldog Bites. The cast and crew member of the musical have been preparing for weeks now to get ready for the production. BVM reporter and cast member Luke Larson tells us more.
LCHS drama and choir departments are putting on their production of High School Musical on stage this week, and the performers are preparing themselves for opening night this Thursday. Student director Maddie Cunin says there are over 30 high school students that are doing their part to make the show outstanding for viewers. Along with the performers, there are also many vital behind-the-scenes roles that students are helping with. Aaron Orland, LCHS drama director that has been coordinating the show since the beginning, tells us more about High School Musical on stage.
High School Musical on stage is the story of Gabriella and Troy and how they met on a remote ski vacation, and they came back and found out they were going to go to the same high school, and the two of them wanted to get together, and suddenly they found out they were both singers and they wanted to try out for the new fabulous musical Juliet and Romeo, but their cliques didn't want them to leave the clique, and so the whole story revolves around whether or not they will break free and learn how to do something that is independent and not worry about peer pressure.
Coming up this Wednesday, hundreds of elementary school students from Clark, Franklin, and Cluckhorn elementary schools will be making their way to the middle school auditorium to watch an educational preview of the show. Mrs. Orland explains the benefits of kids coming to see the performance.
We do a preview for the elementary school because it has been our tradition for a long time to be able to educate our kids and inspire them to want to be in musicals when they get older too. And so we have the elementary teachers are really good about playing some of the songs for them ahead of time and also getting them excited to come to the show. And then when they come to the show, we try to teach them about not just what the show itself is about, but some technical aspects of like sound design and how the set is constructed, and we let them in on some secrets that the audience itself isn't supposed to know about, but it makes them feel special and also inspires them to want to be part of us someday, we hope.
And you can watch High School Musical on stage this Thursday and Friday at 7 p.m. and this Saturday at 2 p.m. Admission is $7 and proceeds will go towards the drama department.
Everyone should come see this show because the actors have put in so many hours. They are doing an outstanding job. High schoolers especially are going to relate to the idea of having cliques that surround you and being able to break free from that and pop to the top. And it's just a great show that everybody should see.
For Bulldog Video Media, I'm Luke Larson reporting.
Stop by the high school office to pick up your ticket.
Great idea! You know, fall sports are done, but they have a lot of great achievements.
Our reporters have been busy creating sports recaps for each.
Cross country had an amazing season with lots of runners setting PRs and some making it to state. Reporter Caden Jackson has the story.
Oh, cross country, I just like the team. Pasta feeds are really fun. We just hang out a lot.
Probably the whole togetherness of it, being a part of a team. It's really nice how everyone comes together, runs together, practices together, and everyone usually gets along.
Cross country, I just didn't like football much when I did it in youth football, so I thought cross country would be fun. Actually, last year I was out for most of the season because I hurt my hip. So. Do you know what you did to your hip? No, I actually don't. I did something in my pelvis. 7 miles in practice. It was crazy. I did not like that run.
I'd have to say one practice when we had to run about 7 miles, and It probably lasted almost an hour or so. Well, I feel like most people should at least try cross country. It may not be for everyone, but it's worth giving a shot. Whether you're good at it or not, it's really fun to be with other people and get to know other people, and especially the bus rides there are always nice as well.
Special congratulations to Mackenzie DeRocher and Trace Obink, the state qualifiers. Mackenzie finished 66th with a time of 20 minutes and 53 seconds, and Trace finished 44th with a time of 17 minutes and 14 seconds. Next is a recap on volleyball from JC.
The LCHS volleyball team with the new head coach, Jess Wools, finished their season with some notable achievements. First, they beat Sergeant Bluff for the first time since 2015. Peyton Wright had 430 assists this season and over 1,000 for her career. Holly McNaughton had 154 kills, while Ireland Sitzman added 119 and Lexi Hurd added 109. On the defense side, Lexi Hurd had 62 blocks, followed by Libby Laris with 35. Sarah Brown led the team with 385 digs for the season, followed by Holly McNaughton with 189. Holly also led the team in aces with 18, and Sarah and Ireland tied at 15. Great job, ladies.
Well done, ladies. The seniors will be missed next year. When we come back, we will take a look at football.
Collect your change and your dollars to Check Your Change Wednesday, November 9th after school. All proceeds will help the Jennis and Rutledge families who lost belongings in the house fire.
Look for student council members and their buckets. Every penny counts.
Do you like comedy, sports, romance? Well, if you do, you'll want to attend the High School Musical on stage. The Lamar's High School Drama and Music Groups will be performing their premiere November 10th and 11th at 7 p.m. An additional performance will premiere at 2 p.m. on November 12th. All performances will be in the middle school auditorium, and tickets will be $7. Hope to see you there.
The Lamar's football team made the playoffs for the first time since 2013. Here's a look at some stats for the season.
Junior Tegan Kazel had roughly 1,400 passing yards and 12 passing touchdowns. As a team, we also had 1,400 rushing yards, with senior Elijah Doherty with 650 yards, senior Connor Jalis with 260 yards, and junior Bo Wadley with 220 yards. Now on to our receiving leaders, starting with senior Sione Fifita with 410 yards, Connor Jalis with 360, Bo Wadley with 340, Elijah and Nolan both nearing 100 yards. Now onto the defense side of the ball with Elijah Doherty with 56 tackles, Carson Ott, Alex Allen, and Evan Jalis with all 44 tackles, Sione Fifita with 40 tackles, Bo Wadley had 37, with Connor Jalis trailing him with 33. As a team, we had 8 fumble recoveries with Carson Ott and Evan Jalis with 2 each, and others each with 1. We also had 9 interceptions, 2 each from Connor Jalis and Sione Fifita, and also others with 1 each. And finally, on to our kicker, Giovanni Kambongo, with a total of roughly 2,500 kicking yards and with 20 touchbacks. He went 5 for 9 with 4 field goals. His longest one was 41 yards. Our Bulldogs finished the regular season with a record of 6-3. Great season, dogs. That's all I have for you guys. Reporter Christian Cook signing out.
Great season, Bulldogs. We will see many of these athletes in winter sports such as basketball, wrestling, and bowling. Go Dogs!
This year, Lamar's is hosting many exchange students from various countries. Reporter John Andrea interviewed one.
Isabel is a 16-year-old exchange student here from Spain.
I live with my mom, my dad, and my little brother. And here in the U.S., I live with my host mom, with another exchange student that is from Italy.
While all students attend school, Isabel points out some differences.
The classes are different. Like, you can choose more every subject. In Spain, you can choose between blocks of subjects. And then in Spain, like, you don't have to move from class to class. You just stay in a class and your teachers come to your class. And we have more exams in Spain.
Isabel goes ahead and tells us what she likes about U.S.
I like everyone can have cars at 16. That's not happening in Spain. And like, people are so nice, and like in volleyball, girls are so sweet with me, and I don't know, People are nicer.
Welcome, Isabel. We hope you like it here. We hope to hear from the other students as the year progresses.
Last but not least, we have our question of the week, also done by John Andrea with the help from Kyle here and Ben Duque. Would you rather have more time or more money?
Would you have more money or more time?
More time, because time is money.
More money.
Why?
Because I will never have enough time.
Time. Why?
Because with that time I can make more money.
More time.
Why?
So I can spend more time with people that I love.
More time.
Why?
So I can do more fun things and enjoy life.
I'll say more money.
Why?
I need to get to the guap right now.
Money.
Why?
Because I would have a better life.
Time.
Why?
Time is money. Money is time.
Time.
Why?
Because it's better.
Money.
Why?
Bread comes first.
More money.
Why?
So I can spend it on my kids.
I would rather have more money.
Why?
Because if I had less time, I wouldn't have to see Dallas as much.
More money.
Why?
Because you can get whatever you want when you have more money.
Time is money. Money is time.
Time.
Why?
Because you can make your money back, but you can't, make your time back.
Time. Why?
So I could see Devin and Kyle more.
Would you rather have more money or more time?
What?
Would you rather... Would you rather have more money or more time?
More money.
Why?
Money brings the biddies in.
I think I'd rather have more money because money brings happiness.
Speaking of time, we are out of it. Tune in next week for another question of the week, as well as all state information and a basketball preview.
Thanks for watching.